Sorry, Paul, carry on.
I'll try and be very quick. Paul Maltby, happy for my name to go into the minutes. I must admit, I felt for quite a while that certainly I'm not welcome at these meetings, and I think other people probably feel the same. I now know that I'm not welcome at these meetings because I've received an email from a councillor, and I'll just read some of it. The bottom line in this matter is that Portishead Town Council do not wish to have any of you attending any further meetings. None of your colleagues or yourself have any constructive input to council affairs, or for that matter, to make Portishead a better place to live in. Good riddance to you, Mr Maltby. Now that came from a councillor purporting to be from Portishead Town Council. At the end of my speech, I will come back and see if any councillors here wish to distance themselves from those comments. Behaviour policy, just very quickly, as I understood it, it needs 2 councillors to activate the behaviour policy.
Yeah, I believe
So if a member of public...
let me explain that just to be certain. So 2 councillors would need to raise a concern for it to be dealt with via the new board that we've just set up to look into that. But only to raise a concern, not to make a judgment. It would be the board that makes any judgment.
So a member of the public, or 2, or 20, or...
Your mic goes off when mine comes on.
So a member of the public, or 2, or 20, or 100 members of the public, there's no way without the support of 2 councillors that they could ever activate the concerns.
Shall I answer that one? No, you can. You're perfectly entitled to make a complaint. That's what there's already a there's already a policy that Chris mentioned, the councillors' policy, behaviour policy. We already have one, and if you make a complaint, that may be assessed by North Somerset Council. So there's already a standard process and procedure in place. So you're perfectly welcome to make a complaint about a councillor, and it will go through that process basically. Okay.
But not your policy.
No, not theirs.
There was already a policy and process in place that deals with it. So and all that would happen. We would refer you to that complaints policy, which you're perfectly welcome to use.
Okay, I'm trying to be quick. So, still on the behaviour policy, let's just imagine for a moment that somebody in this room was politely speaking during public participation. And let's imagine that a member of the public stood up from his chair, threw his chair backwards, marched towards the person who was speaking very aggressively. He shouted in that member of the public's face. He stood in a very aggressive stance. He then threatened to bully this person, who happened to be an old man, like he had done before. And then, as the words were, until the old man before was shaking with fear. He continues to shout. He's then joined by somebody else, who also stands very aggressively with his hand on his hip, surrounding the person. Would that be against the behaviour policy of Portishead Town Council?
The short answer is yes, and if you want to make a complaint about it, you should.
Well, I'm glad you agree that it probably is, but maybe 2 councillors might want to make a complaint about it.
Yeah.